right, so if I have moles of CH4 on top, what number is going to go here? Ah, what goes here? 2. Okay. Good. Now, part B. Calculate the moles of O2 produced if 0.325 moles of CH4 reacts.
Do you mean H2O or O2?
Ah, I did mean H2O. Yeah. H2O. My bad. Okay, so this is going to come back to Paige's question a minute ago. Right? She asked, does it matter in this part? Does it matter what we put on top and what we put on the bottom? Not really, right? The relevance in that comes when we're actually doing a conversion, okay? So let's get a T-chart. And, right, let's identify our number, unit, and substance that we're starting with. Who thinks they can identify that? I'm looking at this side of the room. All of my participants are on this side. My quiets are on this side. Where's the number? Tell me what the number is. Kai.
0.325.
Right, and as soon as you identify the number, right, the unit and the substance should be right after it. So, moles CH4. Okay? And then what unit and substance are we going to calculate? Moles of H2O. So that should go on top, and my moles of CH4 should go on the bottom. Okay? So it's like I'm taking this ratio and I'm flipping it. Okay? So my 2 should go here, and my 1 should go here. Everyone see that? Do you understand why we're arranging it that way? Right? Because of what I'm starting with and what I'm trying to calculate. So what I'm trying to calculate needs to go on top, right? And what I start with needs to go on the bottom so I can cancel. Okay, so then my math here is just 0.325 times 2 divided by, what was that? Okay, 0.650, no naked numbers. Okay. Yeah, if you would like to grab some whiteboards, you can do that. I'm going to do some more practice. moving towards me. I thought it was a rodent.
Oh my god, thank you so much. Okay. Okay. I'll pick green. I mean, there's already red covering my boards.
That's actually perfect.
Yes.
Wow, that was really, you really tried to trick
No,
me
I
there.
didn't do it on
You
purpose.
really tried to trick me there.
You said you didn't do it on purpose.
Out of all those pretty ones over there, let's pick the worst one out there.
Oh, I picked the top of the pile.
Interesting.
Yes, we are scourged for the worst. Scavenge. Jeez. Hot dogs so sweet.
Oh, wait, like, they're like one slice. But like, you know, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know what it does to her hair.
I don't think it's good. But people, okay, I'm sorry. Rachel Sellery is so forced.
She's just getting her paycheck.
I'm sorry.
She is. She didn't. I don't blame her. I blame the writers for
Exactly.
everything.
Let's pull. What is the
What was that makeup making? What were they doing to my girl?
Okay, so part A. Balance.
Oh, we were actually.
Yes, we're balancing.
That's unfortunate. I'm trying to expand the vocabulary. No.
Wait, that doesn't say.
Yeah. Really strange
That's why I got the green, unfortunately. Wow, that's so unfortunate. No.
Okay, so
You too.
okay. So you got that? Okay, so your next part, right? The mole ratio that relates ALCR3 to MGBR2.
I know you need something there. I think they should do a live action together. That's what I want to see. Who is asking for a live action segue?
Hi, is Genevieve, is she bullying you?
That's not even true. You're saying two moles.
Not particularly a fan of the story.
Alright, so, what should these numbers be? What should be on top?
2,
And?
3.
3, okay. Okay, so calculate the moles of AlBr3 needed to produce okay, so calculate the moles of AlBr3 needed to produce 2.67 moles of MgBr2. What? What's that? You don't like sixes?
Fix that then.
What's a
Six.
It's just a TikTok meme.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, don't even tell me.
You can do it.
This is no
T-chart.
12, 13.
Okay, so in your T-chart, what substance do you want here?
1.78.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, I'm gifted.
What substance do you want? It's right there. What are you trying to calculate? What substance do you want to cancel? There we go. Got it?
I could just think if
Yes? Well, you're off to a good start. Alright, so we start really good.
it has to be. I don't want to do that.
And
Even with live, I don't think that's why. What is that? It's not. It's like really. Yeah.
Right, so put ALBR3 on top.
Wait, who?
The live action?
Yeah.
I have no idea. Okay, now you wanna look, alright.
What?
What is
The
live
soundtrack
action?
for Who played that?
No,
Me?
Yeah. Of course you did. No, like those songs were fire. Like, that would be good.
I really, yeah.
Well, thanks.
Okay, good. I don't have a lot, but good.
Okay.
I don't think he's certified. It's 1.78. You need to get that calculated. Miss Kay's not gonna like that.
Plot twist. Okay. 2.67 moles.
You can do it. I think you can do it.
Yeah, I feel like you could have
How do I do that? I don't know.
Inspired.
So how do I decide what goes on the top again?
what you want to end up. You can see the same.
What I want to end up with. How would I read my problem and determine what I want to end up with? What are some of my clue words? Calculate, or what is, or how much would this produce, right? So pay attention to those clue words. So ALBR3, and then what I'm starting with is going to go on the bottom so I can cancel. I don't know. Oh. Okay, so I do 2.67 times 2 divided by 3, and it looked like you guys had 1.78. Yep. Moles of AlBr3. Okay. Time for the plot twist. So this is kicking it old school, right? This is going back to the unit that we just finished. How do we go?
Just got rid of it all.
How do we go from moles to grams? What do we need?
The T-chart.
A T-chart, and we need the molar mass.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh. Just erased my third.
1.78 moles.
Yeah, with Rich, like, you don't know what that was.
Grams per mole. What is it?
6, 7.
6, 7?
Have you ever seen that?
Yes,
video?
obviously.
Have you ever seen that video of that opera guy?
6,
Like,
7?
have you ever seen that video of that opera guy? Like, I just feel like on the highway. 6, 7.
How many miles do you live away from the house?
Like maybe like 6, 7.
7?
So you have to add the list for this thing.
Yeah.
6, 7.
I'm gonna see this in a couple days. I'm gonna see it tonight. Exactly.
No, she's gonna see it on YouTube Shorts next year.
Yeah. I mean, not old, but
Wait, what'd you get? I'm not doing that. Maybe I'll send it to you on TikTok. I'll send it to an Instagram reel. She can see on YouTube. Like you're like that. 6, 7. Jump in and
Alright, so this times 1.78, I want 3 sick pigs. So I get 475 grams. Okay. So on your table, I put the packet that your homework problems are assigned in. Okay, so it's printed for you. So if you want to flip, you can do let's do the problem on the 3rd page that says I do and the first we do. Okay? So the I do problem is about photosynthesis. And then I know who doesn't love photosynthesis.
We wish we do.
It is photosynthesis season, is it not? And actually, let's just take a moment for Mrs. Campbell's ponderings of life. I have been on this earth for a long time, and every spring, I'm amazed. Because you look outside and you see the trees, and you're like, where have the leaves gone? Right? And every year, I'm like, God is gonna change things up this year. You know what I mean? Like, those leaves are not coming back. Those flowers are not gonna pop out of the dirt. But guess what? They do. And every single year, I am like, this is a little miracle sent from heaven. Do you ever think about it? Like, the trees die, and then they come back to life. I don't know. I find it so magical and miraculous every single year.
That's so true.
You know, like that first, it's like still cold outside, but you walk around and you see the little dandelions starting to pop up. You're like, this is a miracle, right? And you're gonna think about this for the rest of your life every spring. It's a miracle, okay? I don't know why. Every year I'm like, it's not gonna happen this year. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think those leaves are coming back. And then you see those little buds, and it's like, oh, thank you, God, you did it again. Anyway, spring has sprung. Okay. Anyway, so why don't you try those problems? And I won't be here on Friday. I know that's sad and tragic.
Where will you be?
I'm going to the National Science Teachers Conference in Philadelphia. So hopefully
Have fun.
I can bring back some slow new ideas for you guys.
What do you do?
You like walk around and go to different like sessions. There's a session on building roller coasters and physics, and like that's one of the ones.
Wow, that sounds so lit.
Modeling. You remember how we did molecular geometry? One of them is like getting up and doing movements to model the different bond angles, and I don't know. It's all different kinds of stuff. Yeah. And I'm gonna be in the convention center, so you know what that means. What's right across the street from the convention center.
Don't say
Why would I do Scientology?
Across the street.
I don't want to join a cult.
Oh my god.
No,
that
I
makes
was
so
thinking
sad.
the Reading Terminal Market.
Oh, yeah.
Or I can go in and get
Amish chicken wings.
I'm gonna get everything. I'm gonna get all the delicious
They're
stuff.
so
You
good.
should get the Amish donuts.
I wanna get the Terminese cannolis. I don't know if you guys have had those.
Wait, hey, excuse me, you didn't set it
I
up.
wanna get all the food. So you'll have a substitute, so you'll have some practice of this kind of stuff to do, okay? So I
No, it's
will,
actually so easy.
part of your assignment, I will allow you to get your homework done during that class period and probably
Oh, it's
some
just
other
too
practice
easy.
stuff too.
Well, I don't know.
Okay.